So Final Fantasy XVI does something quite radical when it comes to difficulty selection. Gone are the standard sliders of easy, normal, hard, and in their place is a collection of accessories that are deposited in your inventory at the start of the game. And by equipping these accessories, you can select the kind of difficulty that you want to play with. From the standard difficulty, which is with no accessories equipped, to having some of the really powerful Ring of Timely Evasion and Ring of Timely Strikes equipped, which will effectively make you completely invulnerable and only have to mash one button in order to get through combat. So I want to show some of these off for you today. So first demonstration then is with none of these special accessories equipped, so we are going to be experiencing the combat, I guess as it is originally intended, at the tuned difficulty here. And if I don't do anything, if I just stand here, then as enemies attack, I'm going to take damage. Of course, my HP is going to be depleted, and that's because I need to be evading. Now, to evade, I tap the R1 button, and the only way to know when to evade is to physically see when enemies are going to attack. And then I need to time the R1 button presses with those attacks. As you can see, I'm not particularly great at this. But there we go, I got a precision dodge right there. And to do damage, I just need to first of all spam the square button. This will unleash standard combos here. Some special combos using my icons. I can switch over to other icons and do damage with them as well. For lots of lovely damage, but it does mean that I have to just keep track of all of these button presses. And it's probably a good idea to take care of the casters first. But as you can see, you know, I didn't do this battle particularly well, and I ended up taking quite a bit of damage. Okay. So, what can we do about that? Well, of course, we can get good, but before we do that, one thing we can use is some of these accessories. So, the first thing I'm going to try is the Ring of Timely Focus, and this is just going to assist with our dodges and our evades. Now, it won't do the work for us. So, when this enemy attacks us now, when it attacks, it hasn't yet, see I got that prompt on the screen? Whereas before, when I didn't have the accessory equipped, that never happened. Now I do. Okay, I get this little prompt just telling me it's time to hit the R1 button. Now, you only get about 1.5 seconds with that prompt. But obviously, it's a lot easier than just manually looking out for the enemy attacks. And yeah, it's just going to help you to practice with dodging and evading. And then eventually, you may want to take this accessory off. Okay, so next up, I'm going to replace this ring with the Ring of Timely Evasion. And this takes things to a whole new level. Now, rather than getting that button prompt on screen, I'm not going to have to do any work at all when it comes to evading evadable attacks. Okay, the game is just going to take care of that for us, as you're about to see. So if I just stand here now, I've got a whole bunch of enemies surrounding me. As they start to attack, which they will in a moment, I'm not holding any buttons down here. Okay, I'll just show you that on the screen. The game is dodging completely by itself. I'll just move Clive into an easier position here. But I'm not pushing anything, and I'm still getting precision dodges. And yeah, I am effectively invulnerable. Okay, completely impervious to damage in this fight. Now, in some boss fights and in some other, you know, special encounters where damage isn't evadable and you just have to move out of the way, then you will still need to do that. But as you can see, for these standard enemies, no effort on my part is required. But the next thing I want to show you whilst we are here is the Ring of Timely Strikes. You can also use the Ring of Timely Assistance, which is kind of a rundown version of it. But the Ring of Timely Strikes will tie all of those combos that I've been showing you with the icon attacks and our standard attack and our teleport attack. It will put it all into the square button. Okay, so now I've just entered a boss fight and I have the Ring of Timely Strikes and the Ring of Timely Evasion. So anything evadable is going to be naturally evaded for us. We don't need to worry about that. And for our attacks, I only need to hit the square button, and that's going to combine all of our different attacks and combos together, as you can see. And yeah, it's just going to do all of the hard work for us. So yeah, you know, on these boss fights, it's not easy mode in the sense of it's completely automatic. You are still going to need to focus somewhat in order to not get a game over screen. But obviously, you know, if you struggle with the standard action combat of the game, then these accessories are just going to go a heck of a long way in making sure that you, well, you can do it, can't you? Yep, and when the enemy's staggered, this is a great opportunity to just unleash as many combos as we can. Again, with the accessories equipped, that just means hitting the square button a lot, and the game will take care of the rest for us, depending on what's on cooldown and what we have available and the like. And there we have it. So, honestly, all I was doing in that fight was moving a little bit with the left analog stick and just hitting square a lot. That was it. The game took care of the rest, and that was enough to get through that boss fight there and level up. So, hopefully, this video has been helpful to you, just giving you a bit of information as to how you select difficulty in this game. Obviously, it works quite a bit differently than what you may be used to, but you can mix and match these accessories to really get the difficulty tuned to what you are comfortable with and will enjoy playing the game with. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get back now to the next part of the story. Have a great day.